Welcome back to Outdoor Education Club. Last year lots of people decided to grow their own vegetables and food at home, which was fantastic. Let's hope that enthusiasm continues, and of course it's time to start doing it again this year, so I hope you will give it another go this year. So far I've started a few things inside. If you've got a conservatory or of course a heated greenhouse, you can do that, and I'll show you a few things that I've done so far. Over here we've got some aubergines which were grown from seed. Next to that we've got some climbing beans which will probably go out within the next month or so, and next to that we've got some cucumbers which are coming along really nicely. Last week I planted some butternut squash again, and those were actually from the seeds from last year, and they're coming along nicely. We've also got some tomatoes, some basil, and over here some cucumbers again. And this is another one of my cucumber plants which I'm going to get into a bigger trough and hopefully give that a bit of a head start inside before it goes outside. And you can of course buy plants like this, but why not try and grow them from seed, because it's not really that difficult. And hopefully we will have some cucumbers within a couple of months or thereabouts. Of course you can plant some things outside already, so over here we have some mange too, which we planted about a week ago and doing nicely, and just below that some beetroot seeds which were planted a couple of weeks ago, and you can see they're already coming up nicely. You can plant certain things out even at this stage, and even if you don't have a full-size greenhouse, you can buy one like this for a little bit over £10. I've got some coriander growing inside already, and I'll be getting some tomatoes and cucumbers in there when the weather gets a little bit better. Welcome back to the allotment, and there's been plenty of planting over the winter. Over here you can see lots of gooseberries that have been planted, a few more strawberries, and I'll show you a few things in a bit more detail. These are the strawberries I planted last year, which have been covered in straw and a fair bit of horse poo as well. And this is a new way that I'm going to try the strawberries this year, in these fabric bags with compost, and hopefully the result should be a little bit quicker, and the crop should be a little bit bigger. So this is something you can try even if you don't have an allotment. You can get special fabric bags which you fill with compost, and you really want to be thinking about planting your strawberries about now if you want them ready for June. I've already planted some broad beans this year. You can plant broad beans much earlier than other beans, and I will show you a new method that I've tried this year using some guttering. So this is definitely trying a new type of planting for me. So these broad beans are planted a few weeks ago in compost and some guttering, and I'm going to try and plant them now because it's quite warm at the moment, and they should grow okay. Nothing beats sowing new seeds, and I'm going to put some early season carrots in today. I've prepared the soil, I've given it a bit of a water, and you sow thinly. Many won't come up, but enough will come up for a nice crop in a few months' time. And one packet of seeds will pretty much cover this whole patch in carrots, which is fantastic. Just think of that lovely produce. About a week ago I managed to get some parsnip seeds into the ground, because of course they take quite a few months before they're ready. And I also planted some onions, and you can just see them poking above the soil, so they should be ready June time. And it's great to see things starting to grow already. Really good. Of course some things are already growing. This rhubarb is already coming along nicely. Good sign of spring going on there. You do need to do some watering even in April. And just over there I planted my potatoes a few days ago. Typically you're meant to plant potatoes on Good Friday, which is today, but I tried to get them in a little bit early, so hopefully they'll be popping up soon. I do hope that you'll give growing a good go this year in 2021. Many people did it last year, and it was fantastic to see so many people growing their own food, and I just hope that enthusiasm will carry on. So get growing in your gardens, or if you're lucky enough to have an allotment or your greenhouse, or even on a balcony. Good luck.